Today's video is all about, can Claws solo dismount a 4.1 cloth wearing Grizzly Bear? And here's the thing. When you have maximum spec in Claws, 8.4 everything, 8.1 beef stew, Avalonian cape, you can deal about 60% of a Grizzly's maximum health before they're able to run away from you. So what I'm going to do is show you how much damage I can currently do with this setup, and then we're going to beef up these Elders' Claws by awakening them on the test server to see if we dump 100 million silver into this and we get really good rolls, if that's enough to push the damage high enough to dismount the Grizzly Bear. That's all this video is about. Let's get into it. Now, here is the full combo of what we're doing. We're going to pre-stack our Q3 ability 3 times. And then we're going to precast the Face Scale Robe's Frozen Fragments. Then we're going to boots towards the enemy for a DPS boost, and to catch them, we're going to use Shadow Edge to catch them, also burning their Martlock cape if they have one. Auto attack into E to hold them in place while the cape explodes. And then we're going to throw a poison and then hit them with the laser beam. And in the patch, in the update, poison potions no longer shred armor. So, you know, we should still be able to do 60% of a target's damage with this combo. So let's find out what that damage number is on the target dummy here. And I'm going to eat a beef stew there. Wait for the 3 stack. Should be able to get it right here. Boots into W, into auto, into E, into poison, into Cal. And we got another auto there, but that's about 7,000 total damage. And yeah, so we need to deal about 40% more of that by awakening our Claws. Now, I'm only going to sink 100 million silver into these Claws. Anything after that, we're not touching. I don't think I'm going to get that amount of damage, but we'll see. All right, I am done awakening this weapon. This weapon would take about 200 hours of grinding tier 5 red or black zone statics with a partner to AoE the mobs for me, so this would require a carry. Not really doable solo unless you want to spend 400 hours killing enemies one by one. And also, do note that on the test run, they took away the all damage modifier, so I'm only using item power and ability damage. Not much else to really use for bursting down a bear, but hey, we got 73 item power and 10% more ability damage, so we're going to see now if that works. And here's the numbers. I jotted down every single cost of awakening. And also, I want to note that I got very lucky here. I listed the crits whenever the modifiers went very high. I also listed the fact that I got these 2 rolls on first try. You get to choose like 3 modifiers each time you roll for a trait, and I got the 2 traits immediately. I didn't have to re-roll them. If I did have to re-roll them, I would be missing some damage here and have to spend 10 to 20 more million silver on each re-roll, by the way. So yeah, this is a very lucky roll, but let's test the damage now. Also, I just want to point out that these are maximum possible spec. That means 120 into the entire dagger tree, which is pretty much unobtainable for most players. But hey, we're going to try it here. We're going to go ahead and buff that, buff this. Go ahead and do that, hit the boots, wait for the 3rd click. We're going to auto it, and then do that, laser beam, and potion, and let's see the damage now. So we did about 7,000 last time, and we only did 552 more damage. We'll do more tests. Maybe I messed up. Now, this could be because Claws deal physical damage and not so much ability damage, but the Claw ability is the ability, is it not? There isn't a modifier to increase physical damage. Does this mean you should never awaken a physical damage weapon? I don't know, but we're going to do the test again. I'm going to stack up the Q to 3 here, and we're going to get the Face Scale Robe also applied. We're going to do Boots, Shadow's Edge, Auto Attack, E-Spell, there we go, Laser Beam, and Potion. So let's see that damage now. It's looking a little bit higher. We dealt about 1,000 more damage. We paid 100 million more silver, over that actually, and over 200 hours in grinding to deal 1,000 additional damage to this target. We're not breaking a Grizzly with this. This is the like if you attack a Grizzly, like you need 2 people. I have not found a way to solo Grizzlies ever. And that's a Grizzly in 4.1 cloth. If the Grizzly is wearing 8.3 plate, and if the Grizzly is... Oh man, that's another thing I should test, but I would need help with that. You can get plus defense modifiers on awakened, like, tank items. So does that apply while you're mounted? That would make you unbreakable while doing a transport. You might be able to survive a big gank of like 5 to 10 people. Not that 5 to 10 people ever really honestly gank faction transports, but lately there's been a lot of people doing faction transports with multi-boxing. I see these people, they have like 5 or 6 bears stacked on top of each other, and what I do is I jump them, and sometimes they get a little disjointed and they can't like stack them back up, so I managed to down a few of those, but we're not breaking a bear solo. Not in the first try. Nothing I've tried so far does more damage than this instantaneously to a bear. And you can be like, oh, why don't you use Demon Cape? Because the Martlaw Cape and the bear has high crowd control resistance. They won't stand in the lava puddle long enough. I've tried all the new weapons to see if I could gank a bear transport with them, and no, none of them can break the bear, so to speak. So I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is the point. 100 million in the claws and you only deal 1,000 more damage? That sucks. And I've been trying all sorts of different weapon combinations. Like, I ended up making a Whispering Bow at some point that was only specialized in increasing its range of auto attack. And when I dumped 100 million into that, you know how much range I got? I got half a footstep. I got like one little half footstep forward, closer to, or further away from the target that I could shoot than normal. And that's stupid. Who the hell is going to pay 100 million silver to take half a step backwards to be able to shoot that far away? That is not going to save you. It's not worth 100 million silver. And like I said, 200 to 400 hours of grinding to get the renown on the weapon up. Oh, and I want to give you guys just a random sneak peek of what the new PvE boss killing meta is going to be. The ultimate attack in the entire game is now an 8.3 poison potion. And it can be buffed with items, so we're going to be buffing the hell out of it and showing you the crazy damage potential that it can have. So I'm going to activate, let's see, armor into helmet, into, what is this, spear, into boots, and then I'm going to throw the poison potion at the peak of the helmet buff, and we can see that one poison potion ticked for 3,225. And it can get higher than that. I'm just not entirely sure. I think you need a Keeper Cape for another 50% there, and maybe more Armor Shred. But you can get the damage like up to 8,000. There's a way to do it, and I might have messed up the little, showing you off here. But just throwing a potion at a PvE mob because it deals true damage. So maybe not the cultist sandals since it does supposedly ignore armor. Let's try it again with the Mark of Sacrifice. That's a plus 35% damage buff. And I got less than a minute to show it off. We got 15 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and read my outro here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Soul Benji. Leave a like and a comment. Make sure you subscribe. And on the right side of your screen is a video that you should absolutely click. If you don't click it, then I don't know. You're going to lose something very dear to you, and it's not going to be fun. So there we go. We hit it for... How much do we hit that for? 3,200. I don't know. It's whatever, bros. But with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Click the video on the right side of the screen, or you're going to accidentally spill your food all over the floor. There you go.